Hey friends, this is Jennifer Terry and welcome to my channel. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I make immigration and travel updates in the Philippines. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. In this video, we will talk about or we will do a step-by-step process or guide on how to pre-book your COVID test and your quarantine hotel in both entry arrivals in Manila, Cebu, and Clark. So this pre-booked COVID test and quarantine hotel is a requirement for all foreign nationals regardless of visa or visa-free and former Filipinos arriving in the Philippines. That is set by the IATF and also confirmed by the Bureau of Immigration. Let's start with your pre-booked COVID test. So if you are arriving in Manila, for non-OFWs and foreign nationals, including former Filipinos or Balikbayans, you have two options. So if you are flying with Philippine Airlines, if Philippine Airlines is your airline, well, the Philippine Airlines has their own testing lab, and that is called Detoxicare, which I will show you later how to register. And if you are not flying with Philippine Airlines, your private laboratory for your COVID test will be PadLab. Now, how do we register? Let's go. So let's copy the link. So if you are a PAL passenger, here is the link. Don't worry guys, there's so many links in this video, so I will put them down below in the description box. So you just copy the link. There you go. Pre-registration for RT-PCR test in Manila. This is for all Philippine Airlines passenger. Now if you're an OFW, you have to do RedCross. Okay? So you have to do this at least 3 days before your flight. Okay, so they will ask you the question, are you an OFW? Of course, you're not an OFW, and then they will ask for your last name, first name, email address. So you should have your flight details, your passport number, and where is your port of exit there. That you will receive a response on your email. And you have to also check the spam or junk because it could get there. And then please note that your unique reference code and fill out the electronic form afterwards. If you do not receive one within 1 hour, please fill out and submit the form once again. Okay, so after this, you will receive an email and then you have to fill up another form again. Okay, so that's the Philippine Airlines COVID test pre-registration. Now let's go. So make sure you put in an active email and double check before you click submit. Now, for most of you who is not flying, for anyone who is not flying with Philippine Airlines, your private lab will be PadLab. So this is their link. Let's go. Again, I'll put the link in the description box. So this is it for PadLab. If you are not flying with Philippine Airlines, your laboratory will be this. So in this one, there's sections. First is patient profile, Philippine residence, employment information, travel history, exposure history, clinical information, and preview. So it's quite long. Okay. So type of test, of course, it's gonna be RT-PCR. That's the only test. And then you also have to upload your passport image. Again, your basic information, your birth date, your gender, civil status. So I won't go through with all of these, friends. I think this is quite easy to answer naman. You can do this yourself. Now let's go. How about if you are arriving in Cebu? So for non-OFWs and foreign nationals, including former Filipinos, complete this form not earlier than 5 days prior to your departure. Of this form, you will receive your travel reference number and barcode that you will need to present upon arrival. So here is the link. Let's go to this link and see what it looks like. So guys, if you are traveling with arriving in Cebu, you should also visit the website of the airport because you will get lots and lots of information there. So let's paste that link. There you go. Registration form for international flight passengers arriving at Cebu International Airport. So you just tick the box. I understand, I agree, I understand. Then also personal information. And you'll also need to have your passport, ticket, and hotel confirmation ready when filling up this form. So again, it's just basic information. You have to provide your address and very important, your email address. Your contact number, this one is tricky. Oh, you can put in your international or foreign number and then occupation. So I will not go through with all the process, friends. I think this is pretty straightforward and you can do by yourself. So that's for Cebu arrivals. Now, how about Clark? If you are arriving in Clark, so same with Manila, PadLab is also operating in Clark Airport. So let's go. So it's gotta be the same, right, with the Manila one. So let's open it. Yeah, the Philippine Airport Diagnostic Laboratory System. So again, I've mentioned there's different sections: your profile, your Philippine residence, your employment information, your travel history, exposure history, clinical information, and preview. Just basic information about yourself on the first page. Have your passport and ticket with you. That's it. And do this 3 days before your flight. Next is your pre-booked quarantine hotel. So everyone must quarantine. Same with the COVID test, everyone will be tested. No matter if you have been tested before your arrival in the Philippines, it doesn't matter. You will be tested again. And same with the quarantine, even if you have a house, a private condo near the airport, you can't quarantine in your own place. You have to quarantine in an accredited hotel by the government. So it is your choice. However, that choice should be on the list of the accredited quarantine hotel by the government, and it is at your own cost. Okay, if you are a former Balikbayan, it's still your cost. You have to pay for it. Pre-booked quarantine hotel. So if you are arriving in Manila, here is the complete list. The complete list can be found on the website of the Bureau of Quarantine. So let's go to the website of the Bureau of Quarantine. So this one, guys, they update this every month. So if you're flying, let's say January, and if the rules is still the same, you have to check again because they keep on updating this. So here's the list, friends. Facilities inspected as of November 7. So it's quite a long list. There's Queensland Lodge, Sugu Hotel, Halina, Hotel 99, Miramar Hotel. There's so many. Time Travelers, Pasig View, Victoria Court. There's so many. Park Bed Nice Hotel, Sugu, Go Hotels, Jinjiang Inn, Hotel 101. And if you guys want to check out, if you want to avail an affordable quarantine hotel that's accredited by the government, I made a whole video about that. Check this video. So some of these hotels don't offer meals, so you have to order your food online through Grab, Food Panda. However, some of the hotels offer full board meals, and I think that is just much better. So less hassle for you. There's Euro Hotel, there's five-star hotels here, there's Shangri-La here. Shangri-La, see? There's Sela Garden Hotel. So anything. There's five-star hotel, two-star hotel, three-star hotel. The option is quite wide. Mm. There's Marco Polo Hotel. So I'll have this link in the description box. So very important to visit the description box, friends. It's below. So there's, oh, how many? 200. There's also a stringent quarantine, and these facilities could also be used for mandatory quarantine. So many. 133. So, oh, in all, roughly more than 300 quarantine hotels you can choose from. Then let's go back to our presentation. So that is arriving in Manila, complete list. Now, if you are flying with Philippine Airlines, they have partnered quarantine hotels in Manila, in which if you are a Philippine airline passenger and avail one of their partnered quarantine hotels, you can avail an exclusive rate. It's like a discounted rate. So let's visit the Philippine Airlines partnered hotels. And take note that even if you're not a passenger of Philippine Airlines, you can still avail these hotels. However, the rates might differ. So what I like about the presentation of Philippine Airlines about their partnered hotels is it's so complete with information. I don't know if you guys can see clear, but see, it tells you the hotel, its address, its contact person, its reservation email, the contact number, and more importantly, they also tell you the price. And also, the price the hotels that they have is most of them have full board meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So everything. This is quite good. And look, there's 2,600. That's a good price with full board meals. Yeah, it's a good price. So I think the cheapest that's here is 2,500 or 2,600. And that already includes full board meals. So here, look, 2,500. Where is this? Jinjiang Inn Ortigas. 2,500 with full board meals. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, if you just want a basic hotel, and I want to stress this video is not sponsored. 2,500 in Jinjiang Inn Ortigas. And all of these hotels are in Metro Manila. And that is the advice. You should stay in a quarantine hotel that is in Metro Manila. That is the PAL partnered hotels. I'll have the link in the description, guys. All the links will be in the description box. Next is, if you are arriving in Cebu, there is also quarantine. All the procedures are the same. Even if you arrive in Manila, Cebu, or Clark, you will get tested. You will have to quarantine in an accredited facility by the government. Facility, when I say facility, or hotel. Okay? So if you are arriving in Cebu, here's the complete list of quarantine hotels you can choose from. Here, it's really small. I'll try to zoom it. I hope you can see this. So here we have Bay Hotel, Savoy Hotel, Mactan, Newtown, Radisson Blue Hotel. And then the good thing about this one too is that they will tell you the contact email, so you can do the reservation even if you're abroad. You don't have to call the Filipino number because they have an email. And then also the website or the online booking portal. That's good. And also, friends, If let's say you don't have time or you're finding it difficult to contact the hotel from overseas, you can actually have your family from the Philippines or friends do the reservation for you, as long as you get the confirmation of your pre-booking on your email. That's the important thing. The pre-book, the confirmation, it should be on your email, because that is the proof. You have to show that, because sometimes the foreign airline will ask for it. Where's your pre-booked COVID test? Where's your pre-booked quarantine hotel? But I'm not sure if all airlines will ask this, but I know that some airlines will ask this. So I'll have this link in the description box, guys. Can't go through this one by one. How many in all? How many quarantine hotels in Cebu? One. Solen, Plantation Bay, o diba? Bongga. That's a very good resort to stay at. So overall, there's 44 quarantine hotels in Cebu. The Philippine Airlines has also posted a list of quarantine hotels in Cebu, and they didn't specify that they were partnered hotels of Philippine Airlines. So, but what I like about this list of Philippine Airlines is that I'll show you. Is they do have the prices or the rates. See? So for example, Plantation Bay. See, there is room plus full board meals plus transportation. Ooh, that's pretty good. So it means you will be picked up at the airport by if you booked at Plantation Bay. So how much? $79 for single occupancy. So that includes transpo, meals, and room. And there is also Eloisa Royal Suites, which is 1,000 pesos per night. And that already includes airport transfer. Oh, I remember. If you are actually quarantining in Cebu, arriving in Cebu, the one who will pick you at the airport will be your hotel. So all hotels have hotel transfers. That is a requirement in Cebu. So it's a good thing. You don't have to catch the taxi or a coupon meter taxi. You will be picked up by your hotel. But for some hotels that will require you extra fee. It depends. So there's 2,500 Harold's Hotel. There's 3,500 per night with full board meals and with round-trip airport shuttle service. Seda Ayala. So I'll have this link in the description box so you guys can check it out. So that's the list of quarantine hotels in Cebu, according to the Philippine Airlines. And this is also accredited by the government, guys, so don't worry. This is all accredited by the government. Now, let's continue. How about arrivals in Clark? What's the list of quarantine hotels? So for arrivals in Clark, here it is. So it's in the form of a document, Google Drive. So Clark International Airport, BOQ accredited establishment or rooms for OFWs, repatriates, or non-OFWs, and former Filipinos and foreign nationals. So this is where you can stay at. So there's Marriott Hotel. There's their email there, so you can do the reservation, or if you can call them here. And then we have Park Inn, Royce Hotel, Widos Hotel, Senya Hotel, Kingsley. And there's different cities. So if you are arriving in Clark, make sure that it's close to the airport. Yeah, or not too far. Angeles City, there's it San Fernando. There you go. And in case the hotel of choice does not offer transfers, please contact below. Ooh, there's contact numbers with emails here if the hotel of your choice in Clark doesn't have or doesn't offer hotel transfers. So this is good information. I have all the links in the description box, guys, so you can check it out yourself. I can't tell you which one is the best hotel here. It doesn't have the price, it only has the name, the contact person, the number, and the email. There's no price or rate. I can't tell you which one is an affordable or which one is the expensive one. You have to call them or get in touch with them to know about the price. So that is it, friends. That's all it is. If you have any questions, please comment down below po. It with the COVID test, I think with the pre-booking of the COVID test, it's not too hard. You can do it online. You can do it on your phone or on a computer. And the most important thing is you have an active email which you can access when you travel. So I suggest it's the email that's logged in on your phone. So it's very accessible. And you can also do a screenshot of the email of your pre-booking of your COVID test and pre-booking of your hotel transfer, just in case there's no Wi-Fi, there's no internet at the airport. So that is all for this video, friends. This was such a short video, but I do hope that it helped you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another update. Bye.